Okay. Trey 610 3600.
Play 600 with a niggas who want it. Yeah. Trey 600, 3600. Trey 600, 3600.
It's your boy, Trey 600 on Quitting TV. We back again with another one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Shout out to the notification family. Salute to all my new subscribers and all my day ones. I do this for y'all. Let's get it. Hey man, it is Wednesday. I hope y'all having a blessed day out there. I hope you getting to your money young, getting to your fun youngs. I hope you spending time with your family, man. And I'm gonna tell you this: make sure you do something for somebody else less fortunate than you are. God has blessed us all, and we need to pay that all the way back. Now, our story today is coming all the way from Houston, Texas. We got Sauce Walka calling out Mexican OT for saying that he will fight people over using the N-word, over him using the N-word during the Angela Yee interview, and we're gonna break this whole situation down. Now, if you've been sleeping under a rock, Sauce Walka, Houston innovator, you know what I'm saying, young Houston legend, been going crazy. Well, he is a pulse on the culture. He always speaks on different things that be going on, and especially in his city. Well, Mexican OT, he goes to Angela Yee, and he does an interview. They ask him a question about him using the N-word in his music and in his life. Mexican OT, he definitely showed love, and he was saying that he grew up and he is a part of the culture, you know. But he also says that, hey, is there any men in the room? Well, if they got a problem, do something about it. And a lot of people took that a certain way. A lot of people spoke on it. And then Sauce Walka, he got word, and people hit him up, and he had a lot to say. And he was just definitely speaking on Mexican OT, saying like, hey bro, you know you dead wrong for that. You wrong for saying that. Just because in Houston and that type of culture, and just other cultures, like, hey, if you go to a room full of, you know, real street guys and you say something like that, somebody's gonna call you on that. Somebody will do that. So don't pick and choose. And he was also just saying that he rocks with Mexican OT, that is his brother, but you know, you just can't say things like that, because you know, some people, they fight for anything. You know, they'll fight for any reason. So when you shoot stuff to the sky, you shoot stuff to the air, people ain't rocking with that. But y'all let me know. We gonna get to the content, and we gonna be right back.
Hey, say man, kid that did Sauce Walka. I did an interview last night. Shout out to my boy There's a Project. He'll be dropping some. The subject in hand, Mexican OT. See, now at first when I was speaking on what I was speaking on, I was only talking about the shit I seen on Say Cheese with the girl and all that on Say Cheese. My bro Denzel showed me the interview and showed me exactly verbatim what Mexican OT said on the interview on the podcast with all the women. OT, you wrong, ho. I'm gonna tell you why you wrong, little bro. I'm gonna tell you why you wrong, OT. And you got a black brother. That's what you partially was finna get into it, but you didn't want to get into it. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole 50% black brother, nigga, that's mixed, nigga, a real little nigga that's your brother, so you should feel 100%. He should feel, a motherfucker feel what I'm saying. What about this part? I ain't up with you about saying, can you say nigga because you grew up with us, went through all this shit with us, you love us, nigga, you been through everything that a nigga been through, so that's why you can say nigga. The problem and the issue is the fact when you say nigga in a room full of women. Is there any black niggas in here? Any niggas in here? Well, if it is some niggas in here, what you gonna do about it? That's where you fucked up at, brother. That's where the disrespect is. Because, OT, you know, if you was in a room full of violent niggas from Houston, full of violent niggas like myself, TSF niggas, any niggas that's really from the H like that, and we was having that conversation and you said it in that way, y'all said, because who's gonna do shit about it? Nigga, it would have been 6 niggas in a room raising their hands saying they want to fight you. You know that. You know how get down in Houston. You a Texas Crip. If a nigga come up to you and say, Mexican OT, you ain't no fucking Crip. And what you gonna do about it? Nigga, you gonna wanna fight about this. Niggas in the room gonna say, who ain't what squabble? And that's where the disrespect and the part is, OT. Because at the end of the day, nigga, You know there's nothing but women in that room. There's a bunch of girls in that room. It was a now violent street nigga that come from where you come from and been through what you've been through, or that's from somewhere else that's gonna disagree with you and with that statement to the point to where they'll fight you about that or they'll do something about that. So therefore, that's what people in the general public gonna take it like, because you're doing something in the setting where people are going to consider it, where it's safe to say that right there and right there. Would you possibly say that around a room full of a bunch of niggas, though, in this heated conversation? Now, secondly, aside of the Mexican, I also blame these blog sites, these interviewers, these platforms. Why do y'all constantly ask? I know why y'all do it. Y'all do it for click views, clickbait, all that other. But y'all got to stop asking rappers and certain celebrities these uncomfortable questions and then be pissed off when you get the certain type of answer that you get, or these artists respond in an uncomfortable way because they was asked an uncomfortable question when they really came here to promote their album. They really came here to talk about their career. They really came here to talk about positive, and y'all must be dumping and pushing negative questions and negative energy down the throat, put them on the spotlight when they trying to interview. Feel me? So that's my last sense on the shit, cause I ain't know, and I still don't give. But all I'm gonna say is this: everything is about love and respect. When you do it and it's not out of love, or you trying to be too tough, then that's where it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta earn that toughness, brother. So I'll tell you, I love you. If you mad at me, I don't give a. I'm just telling the truth, and that's what's real, blood. Just like I say all that other shit I said about niggas and misses and get on niggas' ass, I will get on your ass like I get on anybody's ass. Wrong for that hoe. You wrong, and the interviews is wrong for how they did it and chopped it up and only put that part out of there because you said a bunch of positive shit about black people after the fact, but it's the fact that you in a room full of 4 women, 4 vaginas, and you said you know it's no niggas up in there, and you said, well shit, is there niggas around? Because if it was a real niggas around, nigga, who gonna stop me? You can't say that like that, blood, because nigga is boy, yeah, niggas fight for nothing and niggas fight for less. Niggas do this and do nothing. So you know what I'm saying? You can't do that like that, brother. But other than that, we chicken and sauce out right now. Get off my nigga OT. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ain't gonna say I can't chicken, y'all gonna do nothing, but I will and I can, and ain't nobody gonna do shit to me.
Now, as you heard, Sauce Walka said a lot, man. He said a lot. He was just letting his friend, you know, his brother, his Mexican OT, they have an album together, and he was just letting him know, like, hey man, you was wrong, man, and you gotta make that right at some point, you know. And that, hey, if you mess with the culture like you say you do, you can't say things like that just because you can't challenge anybody using a word in their own culture. Like it's crazy work. But some fans, they're saying that, hey, they rock with Mexican OT, what he says, you know, they say they believe they can say that too, and anybody can say it. Hey, it's just a word. It's changed now, and other people are saying that, hey, they're not rocking with it, and you can't challenge nobody because you gonna just mess up your career because people gonna call you out on that. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. But it's your boy Trey 600 Quitting TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Might as well.
Trey 600, hey, this the drop right here. If you ain't with it, you getting dropped, baby. Get with it before you get left behind, baby. Yes, sir. Hey.
Shit, what it do to CSG? I'm at ATX, you know what I'm saying? Got about 6 white girls in the condo. Head honcho, sold a nigga 9 like Rondo. Matter of fact, after that, had to call a nigga Trey 600. You know what I'm talking about? Get you some real footage, man. Some real shit, some real quality filming going down. That's what the business is. ESG, SUC, I said that. Yes, sir. Bye. Yes, sir, y'all know what it is. Coalition DJ Fame. Out here on 6th Street. Yes, Trey 600. Queen TV. I love you, brother. You do your motherfucking thing, man. Y'all know what it is. Trey 600. Yeah.
What's up, it's your boy OG T-Will. You know, folk in town, finest, man. Y'all subscribe to my channel, T-Will 817. I heard with Trey 600, man. Y'all subscribe to him too, you hear me? Where the content is always hot, baby.
Big building, nigga. Trey 600, nigga, in the building, nigga. Talk to me, I talk back.
Buddy, here we got a Trey 600.
Trill.